Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about herbs and spices and how you can use them for natural healing. If this is something that you're interested in, then stay tuned. Alright, let's talk about natural healing herbs and spices. So herbs and spices are our allies in natural healing. You might have heard of herbalism. This is the field of study where people study how herbs can help you heal. You can use herbs medicinally or culinarily. Is that a word? Culinarily? In cooking. So there's many ways that you can use herbs and spices, and I think they're just one of the universe's greatest gifts for us, because not only do they make our food taste better, but they also make us healthier. So in this video I'm going to focus on herbs for pain and herbs for digestion. These are two most common ways that people can use herbs and spices, because let's face it, there's so many people on medications for pain and digestive issues, and it just makes me sad that, you know, when I know that these things can help when it comes to those two problems. So let's get right into that. So people who have conditions that cause chronic pain or digestive issues tend to go for powerful prescription drugs first. While you should seek medical help, this isn't always the only solution. Pharmaceutical drugs can be habit-forming or have side effects. In fact, they almost always do. In addition to this, there are a growing number of cases and studies that suggest that allergic reactions can occur. So when facing these kinds of situations, what can patients do to help themselves? Many people are turning to a more natural approach by using the methods of the past to treat the ailments of the present. So let's get right into the herbs and spices for pain. And the main one is cloves. Cloves contain an agent called eugenol, which has been found to reduce pain during topical application. Recent studies concluded that clove gel was just as effective as a chemical gel at reducing pain in the gums of test subjects. The FDA has asserted that more testing is needed, but anyone who has chewed on cloves is aware of its numbing effect. The next one is ginger. This tasty root is famous for being an excellent ingredient in cookies and Asian dishes, but it's also been found to have useful anti-inflammatory properties. One study of 100 chronic migraine sufferers found that ginger was similarly effective to the drug, I can't pronounce that one, sumatriptan. The upside of ginger is that it does not have the side effects of pharmaceutical pain medication. Now I'm going to add a side note here that ginger is one of my favorite spices. This is so flavorful. I can't talk today. When you add it to stir fries, I like to put it in this meal that I make. It's not really a recipe, but something I throw together all the time. It's got chicken, rice, bell peppers, ginger and garlic, sesame seed oil, I should say, cilantro, and soy sauce. As a replacement for soy sauce, you can also use liquid aminos, coconut aminos too. That is one of my favorite meals, and then I sprinkle some sesame seeds on top. And I go heavy on the ginger. And I always go a little heavy on the garlic as well. So if you're looking for ways to incorporate ginger into your life, that's a really amazing meal that you can make. So herbs and spices for pain continued. Let's do the next one. Fennel seeds. Fennel has been used for thousands of years to help with digestion issues and stop painful bloating. But one of the other amazing things about fennel is its ability to help soothe muscle pain. This is caused by its tendency to relax muscles and has been associated with relief from menstrual pain in women. Fennel is also high in some of the most important dietary minerals, including iron, manganese, magnesium, and calcium. So now we're going to talk about some herbs and spices for digestion. When you have difficulty digesting food, a multitude of problems can occur. A pain in the stomach or intestines is the least dangerous part of digestion issues, but it could be a signal from your body that something needs to be addressed. A deficiency of nutrients that results from poor digestion can leave your immune system vulnerable to attack from a variety of microorganisms, and a lost ability to process foods. It can leave you fatigued and expose you to a risk of vitamin deficiency conditions. However, there are a few natural ways to improve digestion and help you to avoid slipping into a cycle of sickness. The following pages will give a summary of a few of the herbs that can help you treat and improve digestion. The first one is dandelions. This surprising little plant is widely considered a garden nuisance by many people, but science has revealed that it is rich in vitamins and minerals such as A, B, C, potassium, and zinc. In ancient times, it was used for a variety of digestive ailments. A couple of the other many amazing side effects of its use are that it reduces oxidative stress and inflammation in organs like the liver. Dandelion root can help to kill leukemia cells while leaving normal cells intact. Ingesting dandelions can be as simple as adding them to your salad. Just be sure to find a dressing that complements the slightly bitter leaves. You can also make dandelion tea. So what I do with my dandelions is I pop the heads off, I put them in water, in boiling water, and that's what I use for a tea. You don't really want to use the leaves in a tea, although you can, but like I said, the leaves are slightly bitter, so they're good for salads that have a lot of flavor. So you want to mix the dandelion leaves in with other leaves, other types of leafy greens, such as romaine, which don't have a bitter flavor at all. Spinach is not very bitter. There's a lot of lettuces out there that don't really have a bitter flavor. So I mix those in with my dandelion leaves, and I use a really tasty dressing that's homemade, and you can't even taste the bitter dandelion leaves, and you're still getting the benefits. So another good herb for digestion is cumin seeds. Cumin has historically been used as a respiratory anti-inflammatory and as a powerful aid to digestion. It was also used as a treatment for anemia, which was very likely to have been a symptom brought on by a malfunctioning digestive system. Today it can be found in powdered form, and it is a common spice that is used among many cultures. Fennel seeds. In addition to being good for pain relief, fennel seeds also aid in digestion by increasing digestive efficiency. They are extremely rich in the dietary minerals, iron, calcium, magnesium, and manganese. Another helpful side effect of this herb is that it reduces gas and bloating. So as a side note, this is one of my favorite seeds to put in tea, along with cumin seeds, and also cardamom seeds are good for this, cardamom pods. So these are the digestive herbs that Ayurveda recommends that you use in your tea. So it's a great tea to make before you eat anything for the day, or at the end of the day, before or after a meal. And you can even chew on fennel seeds. These are really good for your breath as well. So if you are interested in learning more about herbs and spices, I have a reference chart bundle that covers culinary herbs, medicinal herbs, and culinary spices. It gives ways that you can use these in your meals and the flavor properties and conditions that they are really good for. So this is a digital download, and you can download this instantly, print it off, and stick it in your you can use this in many ways. I like to put mine in my binder. I've got a recipe binder. I also like to take them and put them in laminate paper. So I laminate them and they're good forever. And I like to put one of them also in my cupboard where I keep my spices. And my herbs. So I can always look and see, what I can use. And these are the 15 of each of these most common ones. So if you're interested in checking that out, the link is down below in the description. And where can you get your herbs and spices? I have a favorite resource to share with you, and that is Mountain Rose Herbs. They are organic, they are ethically sourced, very inexpensive, and I found it to be the best selection when looking for herbs and spices. This is where I get all of my herbs and spices, especially for teas, because I like to buy bulk amounts because it's inexpensive that way, and a packet of herbs, dried herbs, is only a couple dollars, usually around $5 or $6, and that pack will last me a couple weeks at least, especially because I mix them with other herbs. So there's a link down below in the description if you want to check out Mountain Rose Herbs, and I also have a video where I did a full review on their website and all of the herbs that they have, so I go into that in depth in that video here. So check that out if you are interested, and be sure to subscribe to this channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.